The Premier League returns tomorrow, of course, and Southampton, who are fourth in the table, head to a Manchester United side, 5 points below them, in ninth in the table. Not often that we really talk about that. So it seems a good time to have a chat with a Saints legend of an era when they occupied rather lofty heights back in the 80s. I've been catching up with David Armstrong, who's telling the story of his life in his new book.
Armstrong getting it back from ball. David Armstrong, that's a beautiful goal.
As a player, it wasn't just the bald head that stood out. David Armstrong had a free-scoring ability that made him one of England's top wingers of his day. He was part of the Southampton side under Laurie McMenemy, which finished second in the top flight in 1984.
The fans loved it. They went home with a smile on their face. The players of Southampton entertained everybody. And for me, that's what football's all about, expressing yourself, showing people how good you are, and going out and putting in a hard shift. And if you do that and work particularly hard at it, then you're going to be in contention.
Armstrong's book, The Bald Facts, tells the story of a player who started out at Middlesbrough. Clubs such as Brian Clough's Nottingham Forest and Manchester United were interested in buying him, but he chose Southampton. Cleaning his boots in those days was a legend of the future.
When I came, I was only 16 when I started at Southampton when I first met Dave, and he didn't have a hair on his head then, and I thought, how's he still playing? He must be about 55, but obviously he wasn't quite that old. But no, it was great experience training alongside those kind of guys, you know, David and the likes of Joe Jordan, Peter Shilton, those kind of guys when I first started at Southampton.
As for the 2013 vintage, David Armstrong is watching on with pride.
They make life difficult for the opposition. They close them down. I'm sure they're going to give the top four a real run for the money this season. Pochettino's come in. He worked with them back end of last season. Had a great pre-season with them. And for me, they are really, really doing particularly well.
And tomorrow they go to a Manchester United in transition.
The change of manager, you know, they've not started the season brilliantly, so I think you're probably right. This is as good a chance as we'll ever have of going to Old Trafford and getting a result.
Second may be beyond Pochettino's side for now, but a result tomorrow certainly isn't.
Because their rally doesn't do all of tomorrow's
David Armstrong,
stages,
a great player of the past. Good luck with his book, which is out now.